Hi, my name is Kevin Sinats, and if you're watching this, then welcome to my Back to School Night presentation. This presentation is designed for students taking NGSS physics and for chemistry. I also teach AP chemistry and help coach the cross-country team here at Benicia High School. The outline for this presentation is to first talk about a typical class period in the Monday through Thursday schedule and for the Friday schedule, to talk about Google Classroom in terms of the classwork and the syllabus, and then to point out how grades are going to be organized in terms of categories and percentages, and a little talk about the late work. So a typical class period from Monday through Thursday so far looks like this. We first hold a Zoom class meeting for 15 to 20 minutes, and during that time, students and I say hello to one another. I take attendance. Students participate in participation polls, and I introduce keywords, concepts, and the assignments for the day. Next, the bulk of the time is time for students to work, and that's about 30 to 60 minutes in the period. And during that time, students complete the daily assignments, and those are found on Google Classroom. And then they can ask questions on the Zoom via chat or verbally. So I'm available during that whole time for students to ask questions. Finally, students are expected to check out, and that takes about 1 to 2 minutes, where they complete a checkout form, and that's found on Google Classroom. And then they just say bye to me on Zoom by either sending me a chat or saying it verbally. A typical class period for Friday so far is that there's no Zoom meeting, but students do have to go to Google Classroom to complete an attendance form and to complete the required assignments for the day. A couple notes about Google Classroom. I want to talk about where students can find the daily assignments and also where to find the syllabus. So first, for the daily assignments. At the top of Google Classroom, students should be able to choose between these 4 options. If students click on classwork, then it brings them to a page like this. Over here on the left side of this page, there's a list of topics that I've organized by date, so August 21st, August 20th, and so forth. If students clicked on, for example, August 20th, it would bring up something like this. And August 20th then shows what the student assignment list is, where if students click on this, it'll list the assignments, and then each of the assignments listed chronologically. So I have it number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I would recommend for students to complete the assignments in that order. Over on the right side are the due dates or due times. So if just the time is listed, then that means that it's due that day. If students click on the actual link for the assignment, it'll bring up directions, and it will bring up any links or attachments that they need to be able to complete the assignment. The second thing I wanted to talk about in Google Classroom is the syllabus. So students can find the syllabus under the topic of course documents. Course documents will bring up the actual syllabus, and students can navigate through the syllabus with hyperlinks within the Google form. Within the syllabus, there's details about things like grades, and the grades in this class have 3 different categories. So there's participation, assignments, and assessments. These are worth 20%, 40%, and 40% each. And an activity of a participation would be like the check-in, participation polls, participation in the Zoom calls, and checkouts. Assignments are generally those daily assignments that they're doing, and those are graded mostly on completion and actually answering the questions. Assessments, on the other hand, are things like quizzes and tests and challenge labs, where students are going to be graded much more on their correctness and demonstration of knowledge that they learn throughout the daily assignments. The syllabus states that late work is accepted for a penalty, and the specifics are listed in the actual grading section of the syllabus. However, as always, communication is the key here for students. Students need to be communicating with me if they're running short on time and need a slight extension. So that's it for my presentation. If students or parents or guardians have any questions, they can email me at ksinats@beniciaunified.org, and I'm going to try to respond within 2 working days. So thank you very much for your time. Stay safe, and good luck.